Welcome back to Double EXP.
Woo!
Woo!
So going back on the video game thing,
Yeah.
I really feel like also there's some times where watching someone play a game kind of ruins the whole. So there's certain games, like I don't know if you've ever seen Until Dawn.
Yeah.
So
I've seen Until Dawn multiple playthroughs
yeah,
of like the different changes in the story.
I watched Markiplier's, and he got frustrated midway through his, and got basically super mad and redid his. But my point is like, I don't think I would buy Until Dawn. I think I would buy it to support it.
I would.
But
I would definitely buy it if it wasn't a PS4 exclusive, because that's the only thing.
That's true. It is
That's the only thing
PS4
keeping me from buying it. I would have bought it a long time ago.
Yeah, see, and I think that's maybe just me as a different consumer. So, like,
Yeah.
I feel like, I've gotten all that I can from that. I would buy it and then make my wife, subject my wife to watching that game. She doesn't like stuff like that. She probably wouldn't do it anyways. But
I think it's really interesting. Well, I like episodic, like choose your own like path. Like you make decisions and it affects the rest of the game. Kind of like episodic. It's kind of like an episodic, but it's a shorter version, if that makes sense.
yeah, it's very well tastefully done.
Yeah.
What's it's the Egyptian guy who plays Josh.
Yeah.
Remy. I don't know. First of all, that guy's a beast of an actor.
They picked really good actors for the mocap crew. Like that was great.
Like all-star cast right there.
Yeah.
For that show, at that game. And my wife actually recognized some of the people that were on there, and because I made her watch it. So we were talking about the player.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, that's so and so." And I was like, "I didn't even know that was so and so." And then I saw on 9gag, I saw a picture of that Remy guy.
Yeah.
I may be botching his name. I gotta look it up here in a minute now. But saw a picture of him. And I was like, "Oh, this is so and so." I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I guess he's famous. I guess he's a big actor and whatnot."
Yeah.
And his name is Caesar, by the way. Can I also say that Caesar dressing is made out of fish?
Ooh.
Joke's on you, Caesar. So he's in a TV show called Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
Have you seen that show?
I've seen stuff about it. I haven't watched it.
So that show is brilliant. Like, unfortunately, I'm big. If you guys can't tell already, I'm big on like the least amount of like cursing and sexual stuff.
Yeah.
That's not necessary. Like,
Yeah.
I understand if so and so is gonna have sex, and then it's just. You see them lie down real fast in the cutscene. We understand they had sex. I don't need to see a butt-naked woman.
Right.
I'm big on that kind of stuff, and I like watching stuff with my wife and stuff like that. It's really awkward. So there's a couple scenes in there that I think are completely unnecessary. What is happening right now? Are we about to get flooded out?
Flooded by deadly gas.
G5?
Yeah, G5 is a branch of the the Marines. Okay,
So
I can leave now. Sweet.
I feel like so there were certain scenes in that show that were just like, oh my god, okay. There is guy on guy action that is very clearly viewed, so it's awkward. And
Yeah.
we just kind of like, okay, we really don't want to watch this anymore. But prior to that, like, I told my wife, like, man, I think I might, watch it in a format that I can kind of skip past parts like that.
Yeah.
Because that show is so brilliant. Like, it's told from his point of view, and he's kind of psychotic. By the way, he plays a brutal psychotic, if you can't tell.
Yeah, he does.
From
Until Dawn.
It's Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Spoiler. I think that was a spoiler.
Eh,
Anyways.
I mean, whatever.
Anyways, so he plays a brilliant psychotic, and he is just, in Mr. Robot, he is kind of psycho.
Yeah.
And there's certain points in the movie, like at the very beginning, you'll hear it. But there's this E-Corp is the name of this company that kind of owns the world.
Yeah.
And he makes a joke in the very first, the pilot, the very first episode, that in his mind, he's tricked himself just for the fun and giggles. When he hears E-Corp, he hears Evil Corp.
Yeah.
Right? And so he's like, oh yeah, their real name is E-Corp, but I call them Evil Corp in my mind. So every time someone speaks from that point on about E-Corp, they call them Evil Corp.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't tell. I think that is a really good little homage to I think that he is literally crazy and hearing things a certain way. And I don't know. It's really well constructed. I think it might, if it comes out really well, I think it might be the next like Breaking Bad for everyone. And that guy is just on the forefront of that wave because he is.
So have you? All right, so I know you didn't like that one episode of Breaking Bad, but have you gone back and watched it?
So for everyone who's seen Breaking Bad in the first series, that episode with the freaking bathtub and where the guy's guts fall through the ceiling, I'm sure you guys remember that.
Yeah.
I was eating spaghetti at that time, and I was grossed the hell out. I was just like, oh, that guy's boiled down body parts look exactly like my spaghetti. And I did not eat that night. I took 3 bites of my spaghetti. I ate 3 bites of my spaghetti, and then I was just sick for the rest of the evening. And so I was just like, oh, I can't do it. So what I did was I remembered very accurately what happened at that point. I just skipped to the episode after that.
Okay.
Like about a year later, whenever you and Nat were getting super, you need to watch this, I was like, all right.
Yeah, man.
I really liked it.
It's super good.
But I think that was the most brutal scene for me.
Really?
Throughout the whole entire show.
I don't know, dude. There were some brutal scenes.
There was some stuff. Like what happened to Gus was pretty brutal.
Dude, when Gus just slits that dude's throat in the cook room.
I still felt like
that was super brutal.
I felt like it was emotional, but it wasn't like.
But like you saw him cut him and then all the blood pour out.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even
I guess it was,
censored at all.
But that illusion of spaghetti to body parts was just, it has such a it affected me literally to my gut.
Yeah.
And it just kind of you push them against the wall because you hit them so hard.
Yeah, I shot an impact with that.
Yeah, that just really hit a spot. It really hit home for me.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't right now.
It's funny because that really hit the spot as like an eating term.
Oh, the puns are strong right now, people.
Oh,
they are so strong. So yeah, I went back and watched Breaking Bad.
That's good.
That show's freaking awesome.
It is.
That's another show that ends really well.
Are you watching Better Call Saul, or have you watched?
I have not. I had a feeling that it was going to be really good, so I waited until
the first season's over.
Is it over?
Yeah. Well, the second season's coming out.
See, because I feel that way about The Walking Dead. I feel like it's really good, and I wish that I would have waited.
Yeah.
Until it was all said and done, so I could marathon that junk. Because I don't do well with this. I need to watch every week because I don't have time every week consistently.
Yeah.
Like with YouTube, that's why I use YouTube so much. It's so convenient. It's
yeah.
I've got like 15 minutes to kill, or I need to refresh my brain because I just did something really brain extensive at work. So allow me to watch this little 10-minute video while I refresh my mind and check my email. So I mean, YouTube is just so convenient.
It is.
And I like marathon and junk.
Yeah, I do too.
And I feel like that's like my niche, just to marathon the stuff. And that's why I feel like they can't use these modern. That's another thing too. This modern measurement of how successful a show is. Like I think they still use the Newton family or whatever it's called.
They do.
Nobody watches TV like that anymore. I don't think. Like I think we've all gravitated to this. I guess my dad is still a devoted Dish fan. I'm trying to get him to come to the dark side, and he slowly got there. He bought one of those smart TVs.
Oh yeah.
And he's got Netflix on there, and he watches some stuff on Netflix.
Yeah.
But
I only watch TV for like current seasons of things. I don't watch it just to browse TV. If that makes sense.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, that season 3 premiere was too good.
Really?
I've already talked about that before, but
I stopped watching.
What, dude?
You need. My wife watches it though.
You need to pick it up.
We do that. As me and my wife do that. She's the TV watcher.
Uh-huh.
I'm the YouTube watcher, and in our family. And so when I find something cool on YouTube, like Good Mythical Morning, I don't know if you've ever seen that channel. So I've recently discovered those guys. I love them to death.
The freaking what's his name? What was the guy in Until Dawn? He's an actor in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I know what you're talking about. He was the
Mike.
I don't want to do spoilers, but anyways, he was the guy.
Yeah.
He was in there. But so we'll do that as me and my wife. Like she'll find a really cool show. Like what did we marathon something recently that she was like, oh, we need to watch this. We will rewatch it. I can't remember what it was. I guess that's what happens when you marathon things. You kind of go through bursts of it and don't really stick to you.
Yeah.
I'll probably remember it later. But we marathoned it, and she's like, "Oh, this is good. I'll watch it with you." And we watched it. And I'm like, "Man, that was freaking sweet."
Yeah.
And that's how we do things.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for the fluff that comes through. That it's just bad. Like it starts out amazing and then just ends up bad. I don't want to be graced by that. I want to be.
So that's how I felt. I felt that way a little bit about Agents of Shield the first time. Like I watched the season, like the very first premiere of the first season, with my roommate in college, and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm into this. And so for the longest time, I didn't watch it until season 2 was ending, and then
the traction really picked up. I mean,
Yeah.
I know what happens.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, obviously.
But it picks up so well.
Yeah, and so with that expectation that it does pick up, I would gladly watch it. You know.
I just think the first season was it was a really bad time to watch it in the first season, waiting week to week.
Yeah.
Like if you can marathon the first season to get past the boring stuff, it's fantastic. But that must have sucked for the people who stuck with it through the beginning.
Because it goes back to that filler junk. Like they do a lot of filler, and nobody wants to watch all that filler. It's not fun.
Well, I feel like there's a big reveal near the end of the first season, right? And I feel like they had to fill in time until that reveal. Like I feel like that was the big thing they had for that season, and they didn't really know what to do at the beginning of it. So I don't know. That's how I felt about it. Like they got cleared for 24 episodes when they could have done it in 12.
Oh, I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I? Breaking. Catching Fire, the new Hunger Games.
I haven't seen the new one. The last one I saw was the second one.
My rant with that one is just don't watch it yet. Like the part one or two parts.
Was it like completely useless or what?
Okay, so many people disagree with me, and I've talked to a lot of people about this, but I'm pretty adamant. That guy is shooting wolves at people. That is OP.
It's a plant.
So the whole problem was that it was one of those things that was like an hour and a half, almost. I think it was almost 2 hours of a movie.
Yeah.
That could have been summed up in 45 minutes. Like the whole filler aspect again. Like they milked that junk, and Melanie said that apparently there was a lot more motion in the book. That was conveyed.
Always.
Because she basically goes back and forth. Like she goes to this one location at the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, this emotion is whatever. And then she comes back later, and where she's at exactly, or that same town, that's the pushing point for the whole movie. And so why couldn't we just have that pushing point really early in the movie and just gone with it, rolled with it? I mean, I don't know. I'm big on that junk.
I feel you.
Just make it.
I thought the second movie. Okay, so I hated the first movie.
Really?
I felt like there was so much, like all the emotion and everything in the first movie felt so forced. I don't know if that felt the same way to you.
I kind of felt like that was part of the niche of the society, though. But I'm with you. I know what you mean, though.
No, like even inside the game, when like actual bad things were happening to all these people, like I felt like the actors' emotions were forced.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Like it felt like bad acting on those people's parts.
I'm with you on that.
The second one, I loved it. It was so good.
Yeah, because you got to tap into like the real emotion that they have behind it all. I'm with you on that. I feel you. Yeah. Sad. They got a vat of sad waiting for you guys.
Yes.
Is it gonna make me sad when it explodes?
No.
Oh, man.
It's just a chemical. SAD.
All of sad will be lost. Yeah, so this is Law, right?
Yes, this is Law.
Okay, I like this guy too. His hat is pretty clever. Mushroom hat.
This is a new hat.
So is he like someone special other than just probably like a peacekeeper?
Well, he became a warlord over the time skip.
Okay, so this is Flamingo, obviously. And so those little crabs are cell phones, right?
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's hilarious.
I like this scene because I like Doflamingo, and Law is very connected with Doflamingo. But yeah, Law became a warlord over the break time skip. But before that, he was just they're called they're called the supernovas, and they're rookies that reach 100 million bounty before they get to the second half of the Grand Line to the New World.
And obviously because they're super bad A or super strong.
Yeah.
I see.
They're like the people to watch of the new generation.
Huh.
So Luffy, there are 11 of them in this generation. That's the most there's been in a long time. So they're called the worst generation, like collectively. And so Luffy and Law and Zoro are like 3 among them, among the 11. So he's an up and comer that's gonna be important in the future, basically.
I got some questions about what being a pirate is, but I'm gonna reserve that for the next episode of WXP.
Oh, okay.
Join us again as I ask questions on why is Luffy got such a high bounty. Anyways, check it in next time. Bye.
Bye.